great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
First down run, nabs him 5. Now 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line. Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that. They'll throw, 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. Tempting to perhaps take the yards and run 3rd down again, partner, but they decline it. That's going to bring up 4th down. Now on 4th down, here's Austin McNamara out to punt for the Jets. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Black 40. Drill 52. No. Shot 17. Ready.
Back to throw. Hill. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be... escorted out right along that 35-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Falcon 1st down. All set to go now from the 35.
Ready. Set, go.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Ready. Black, 95, trouble, 38. Watch out now, 50 Fury. Hut.
Hill. Buys time, rolling right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no luck on his first look of the game, and it's 3rd down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Here we go. Green Jack 45. White. Hey, blue. Black Ultra. Hut.
Throw here, 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
6 yards.
The Falcons getting ready for the punt. It'll be Bradley Pinion doing the honors. He was only needed twice in last week's win, and he gets this one away. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Running this one left. And he gets this one up to the 40-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Going to the ground again on first. He did well on that play, but might have had some early help. We've got a flag down. So now, partner, got to reevaluate what to do on this next snap because the holding call pushes him back quite a ways. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. They'll run here following the penalty. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a gain of 3, but that still leaves him with 2nd and 17.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Has it downfield working the left. This one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly, but the catch moves into the 48. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Makes the grab in bounds, left side. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
To a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone.
Hawk 7, Hawk 19 tight. 7 pirate, 7 pirate. Take over.
Working inside the red zone. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And all he can get is a yard here, bro. It's going to be 3rd down.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now.
He takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Great opportunity to... Find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
That one right down the middle. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. After tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35.
35-yard line.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Down, ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. They send a tight end in motion. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Caught, nice gain left side. He's going to bring this down to their 35. It's a 29-yard gain, and that is good enough for an Atlanta first down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
All set to go now from the 35.
Here we go. Set, cut.
Going left side, Williams with it. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react to the little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's move.
Motioning one of the tight ends.
Black, 95. Ready?
Off the play fake. He'll throw. Here's a deep shot towards the end zone. Come on the left sideline, but he did not get both feet in. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
40, red, yellow, needle, blue, yellow.
A tight end in motion now.
Set.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. Connection made with his back deep downfield. That one hits for 30, and that will set up 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal.
Come on, set. Ready, ready.
Straight ahead with Williams. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. Just 1 yard on 1st and goal. Still 4 yards to go on 2nd.
Green jack. Set, hut, go red. Red, 38. Hut, hut.
They'll try and punch it in. And they take him down after just a small gain on the final play of the first. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. Time for our 2nd quarter. The Falcons with a chance to score. He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And he's in for the touchdown. The Falcons take a 2nd quarter lead. Kyron Williams, the touchdown. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
Brown with a return here. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Yeah, really would. I should probably sign ahead.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. There's a dive up the middle. Powering his way forward a bit. Give him about 6 there to begin this drive.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. As for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Back to the well again. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stops. It's a pickup of 4 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I don't know about you, King, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
First down, and they go right back to it. And he comes through big here. 9 yards. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Well, after a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Running for the marker on second. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. Third down coming up.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He gets 6 on that play, and it's good for a New York first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Back to the line they come, second down. Now looking to throw. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. Looks like they're going to happily turn this one down and let the play stand. The Falcons go a nickel, third down. To the air on 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Falcons getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Here's Williams to start the drive. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
First play of the drive, lost a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. Second down. Throwing now off the play action. Throw left side, complete. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but cross the line there. That earns the holding penalty. They'll take second down behind the sticks now after that holding call. Here's Hill now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
10 cycles.
From his end zone, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Punt team on the field. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. Not much room, but he's still able to crush it. The return begins on their side of midfield. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
36-yard line.
They've got first down here from the 36. Here's the handoff. Small gain there, maybe 3 if he's lucky to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
19, Tiger, 19.
He's dropping back to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to be touched down about 3 yards shy of the marker.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
18 Cardinal, 18 reps.
Setting up to throw. Finds a man, right side. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably and then go to work after.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 9 here.
Let's go. Let's go.
Line up the design keeper. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out. And that time, well, Brock, the grab game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Hut.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. This is the NFL on EA Sports. 1st and 10 now from the 46.
Here we go, set. 45, White. Ready?
Hill. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and then he's the one who makes a play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on 1st down.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and then more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And this one's going to be incomplete as well. Repeat of the last play. Defender there to deny them the catch. Now it's 3rd down.
You know, it's one thing to tell a quarterback not to telegraph a pass. It's quite another to fundamentally do the right things. You got to use your eyes to move defenders in this league, especially on your primary target.
Right, white, field, black. Claws red. Set, cut.
3rd and long for him here. He's going deep this time. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons get some late points and the lead.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Coup on now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Falcons break that tie and now lead by 7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Jets take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Jets getting ready for this first and 10. Now a give left side. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Let's go now. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Trying the right side. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Terrell Bernard tracking that one down.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Wow, wide open here, complete. And out of bounds he goes on that big pickup. They're inside the red zone now. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's sent out of bounds after an 8-yard pickup, so they've got 2nd and 2.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back-to-back carries here. And he couldn't get much there, but what he did get was absolutely crucial. That makes it 1st and goal.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down. But you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Go!
Going ground on 1st and goal. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a gain of 1 on 1st and goal. Now it's going to be 2nd and 5.
Brings up second.
Guessing everybody in the huddle and on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
All right, now let's get in that end zone.
They'll send him up the middle. And the defense wins this rep. That's stopped at the line, and now they've got 3rd and goal. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd.
Brings up 3rd and
Got 3 tight ends out there now. Here's 3rd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
Here's another for him. And this time he's in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. Well, Brock, not sure the play they were running was all that disguised, but with the personnel they had out there, it was going to be tough to stop them either way.
Yeah, there's a great debate. Is it the X's and O's or the Jimmies and Joes? No debate there. That was the Jimmies and the Joes in their want-to run it right down their throat.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. He fields it from the 8. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40.
at their own 39-yard line.
Okay, ready?
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Red, 38. Red, yellow. Hut.
Back to throw, Hill. He's going deep. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining. The Falcons take a timeout to their final one. And then that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready?
Hill to throw. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. First time this game they've looked to him. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And all the way to the end zone. And they will not connect. Took his shot there to end the half, but no dice. That's going to take us to the break. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
At their own 20-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Hand off to the back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes 2nd and 2.
Let's go now. Take it.
They give it to him again. And that short gain is enough for a new set of downs.
So often, one of the things you have to teach running backs at the NFL level, you don't always have to hit a home run, especially in short yardage situations. Just go get that single and move the chains.
Going to the ground again on first. Now, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just sometimes you got to run into darkness. Just go where there is no lane and hope that something opens along the way. That linebacker said, not this time.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. Called in left side. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Okay, when Bill Walsh was implementing the drag route with the 49ers in the 80s, it sounded the same way as it did with Mike Holmgren and me with the Seahawks in the 2000s. Versus man on a drag route, run away. You see zone coverage, settle down, give your quarterback his numbers, and you can find a completion just like that.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Absolutely fires this one right side. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Falcons have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7.
Here we go.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
17.
3-yard gain on the play. Brings up 3rd
Hill.
down.
That's caught for the first. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there. Reset those chains.
We'll get about 6 on this run, and more importantly, Brock gets him into the red zone.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
On second hit behind the line, that ball's loose. And the Jets recover it.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8, second down.
While that run may not move the chains, Kate, that is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of a yard. Brings up
Here's the give on third and short. And this defense is going to win this rep. They hold strong there in the middle, get him down right at the line. Fourth down coming up.
no gain on the play.
It's weird to say, and it certainly won't show up on the stat sheet, but I want to give a lot of credit to that runner. Even though it didn't gain a yard, it actually took a heck of an effort just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Going for it on their own side, Brock. Okay, bold call, but they only need a yard. Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
One way or the other, that was going to be a decisive play to break this tie. They thought that they could pick it up, no question about it, and build some momentum down the field. But how about a shout-out to that defense, now setting their offense up in great position.
It is cut left side. Breaks the tackle. He's got space ahead. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Falcon first down.
A gain of 15. First down, Falcons.
Right. 45.
In the red zone on first. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up second down.
Let's go now. Set.
Back to throw. Hill. Into traffic. Complete. And in for the Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a third-quarter lead. Well, this has definitely been a tight one throughout, Brock. So now that they've taken the lead, the question becomes, can they hold on to it?
And that question right there is one the defense has to answer. But this sure had the look of a drive where a coaching staff challenged that offense, saying, hey, we need a big drive from you guys right here. And sure enough, that offense delivers.
Yeah, no doubt. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. Give now to the running back. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Their dominance against this ground game rolls on, Brock. Add another stop to what's going to be some real nice film for them to watch.
How many times do you think in your lifetime, Kate, you've heard from a defensive coordinator, job number one is?
Stop the run.
And they've been doing it.
His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on. And on.
Throw here, 3rd down. Someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Keely Ringo picks it off. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception. but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
He's got it in the end zone, but he can't get the feet down. That throw just took him a little bit too far, Brock. That's going to be incomplete. Ball still on that 34-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Green Jack. Ready?
Throwing his Hill. Has him on the quick hitter. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Here we go. Set. Spike. 150. Green. Black Ultra.
Now Hill. Looking slant route complete. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get it on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there when you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Hit behind the line, and the ball is loose. And the Falcons get to it.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
Ready.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Set. Red. 38. Set.
They're going to throw now, following the turnover. Ryan right side. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. It was the rookie from Ohio State there to bring him down.
Hey, you like these results on 1st. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook was wide open.
Complete over the middle. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On the double.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go. Hey, green. 45. White. Ready.
Quick throw left side complete. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead on the turnover. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. Great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts at the 9. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Jets getting ready for this 1st and 10. He hands it off. Rob's by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
It's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now 2nd down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So they're left facing 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a first down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
He connects downfield. Touchdown, New York! The Jets shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. A second touchdown through the air for Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line.
Got it.
Good starting spot here for the Falcons, Brock. This is 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Yellow, 43. All right.
Here's Hill now. Short pass brought in. Get some space around midfield. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
That's just so good. I mean, that... That is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Ready, red, punt.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Caught quickly on the slant. And they get him out just before he can move those chains, partner. It's a gain of 9 on 1st down.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready. Watch set.
Straight ahead with Williams. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
These aren't the plays that will lead highlight reels, but they're the ones that win you ball games. What a nice game by the back. And now his offense can go in any number of directions on 1st and 10.
Ready?
1st down, play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Falcons in possession, and they have set themselves up well to get the victory here.
Ready up.
2nd and 3 now.
There, black ultra. Black, 95. Hey, red. Claws red. Set, hunt.
Here's a quick pass, cut outright. And he stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about. He got a major fistful of jersey on that play, and it's going to end up costing him.
Ready, set.
So this is going to be 2nd down and long following the holding flag.
Blue, let's go. Red, 38. Red, yellow. Black shot. Ready.
Throwing from the gun here. Completed left side to Smith. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
I really like the timing of that screen call to the perimeter. Get the ball in space to operate. It turns into a nice game.
Here we go. 52 blue. Blast it. 6. Ready?
Third down from the gun. Got his man. It's golden. And he works this to the 15 before they make the stop. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward. He'll come up on 1st and 10.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, and they'll give it to him inside. Trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on 1st down.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Trying to get that one to Arian Smith. That's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Blue striker. White. Ready?
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That's incomplete left side. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
For the Falcons field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
Koo able to put it through. And that makes this a 3-score game.
I think you can call this one, okay? This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cowboy 80. Check go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. Short pass caught by his tight end. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
Ready. 19. Track. Mustang 19.
Pass play now. Look at that power. Deep left side. He's got it deep downfield. He has it all the way inside the opposing 40. And for somebody who's been picked off like he has, Brock, you gotta admire his determination to keep attacking these coverages.
Yeah, that is risk. Right into double coverage yet again. But this guy's got what I call a high belief factor in himself.
They'll work against the blitz. He's looking deep once again. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Falcons take over as he records his 10th career INT.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Green jack, yellow. 20, red, yellow.
Throwing now off the play action. Complete out to the right side. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They got 21 yards on the play. And that is good enough for an Atlanta 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. Williams now on 1st and 10. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
45, white. Black shot. Ready.
They'll go play action. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That one's caught at the 10-yard line. He's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons put up even more points in a win.
There are a couple different ways now you can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body to try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Complete out to the right. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now we see after that play, one of the Falcons having some trouble out there. They'll head out to look at him. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Looking to throw here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there can be more interceptions.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Finds a man right side. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Still sticking with the passing game. Completed over the middle. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
They are throwing it again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
Here we go, here we go. 19 tight, 19, 18, right, 18.
From the gun on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Hey, Kate, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Here we go, set.
They'll try and punch it in. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. 2nd and goal coming up.
Out of the Falcons, 7-yard line.
Let's go.
He gets it again. This is headed the wrong way. He's closed in on for a loss. Third and long for him here. This one's caught. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he makes the catch, so hope not entirely extinguished just yet. Still a little glimmer remaining as that makes it a 2-score game here late.
36.
Well, Brock, the run's certainly an option as they lined up for 2, but as an offense, what are you looking for when you decide to throw it instead?
Well, you've spent all week working on these plays, and usually you have 2 or 3 that you like. That run game, you're right, you can run it. But there's so much more space with creativity in the passing game. And good offenses, elite offenses, they find a way not just to practice it, but to execute when it matters.
Atlanta about ready to go now. 1st and 10.
Ready?
Hit, the ball is out! But it looked like the Falcons swooped in and got to that football. Yes, they recovered. They're keeping possession. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do, got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make them bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to reach his own 20 before stepping out.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage, he gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The lead looks safe, but the pedal's staying down. They're going for this.
Ready. Blue 45. White. Blaster 6. Green Jack.
4th down, pass coming. That's cut beyond the marker. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They stun this defense. They pick up 14 on 4th, and they pick up the 1st down, too.
First and 10 at the
They're going to pass it here. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Set. Hut. Yellow 43. Ready?
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Finds the in route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
3rd down and 4 now. This is the 7th play in this drive.
Ready. Go red.
Running back sent in motion.
Black Ultra. Red. Yellow. Set.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. You got to keep moving quick here.
10 seconds.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready.
1st down, play action. Taking a chance to the end zone. And look at the footwork there. Touchdown. The Falcons have likely locked up the win right there. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Brown with a return here. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
26-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 70 Panthers, 19 Lions.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And their final effort is going to hit the ground incomplete. But no reason not to